Hi, my name is Joe, and today we're going to be reacting to the FEH Channel a day late and some hours late because I was out watching Spider-Man. Pretty good, by the way. Definitely didn't just record 6 minutes of this to realize that my mic was muted. Definitely didn't just happen, so I'll save you some time. It's standard stuff. You get a lot of tickets and then a lot of maps, and I'll repeat what I said in the recording that's now lost to time that nobody would be able to hear anyway. On its face, 10 orbs, Lamau, but you have to think about it like this. Yes, it's only 10 orbs, and then whatever they give you later, I think it's 2. But you have to think about it in terms of these tickets. So each free pull is like 5 orbs, technically, but you're also guaranteed something. So that's the real reason they don't give you a lot of orbs, I guess. So it's not that bad. And I'm also hoping to get merges on Duo Asker and blah thing. Still my favorite duo alt. Form a Soul Good. 2 orbs, Lamau. And then we get 2,000 of the Aether Raids things, which is nice. I really want to start caring about leveling up these structures, but I don't know. And then 500 for the Hot Spring accessory. There it is. And she says, what a hoot. And then we have very boring CYL Brave Hero Fest thing, and I actually did my free pulls for this while I was out on the way home from Spider-Man in the car with my friends. I pulled out my phone, I did the free pulls, and I lost the 50-50 on green to Fogato. It is what it is. I would have really liked Patience, but +1 Fogato, I guess. And I'm gonna get a quadrillion banners just like last time. And then around here is where I realized that my mic was not recording. So my predictions for this were Chrom on the left, Edelgard here, and then like, I didn't see what the last 2 were, but like some combination of like Byleth or a Lear or Marth. That's my guess. But I know that this first one is Chrom. And I'm a little annoyed. Number 1, because Awakening and 3 Houses just keep getting shit. And number 2, because this is a Lance Cav. Brave Chrom is right there. Just stay away from making Lance Cav versions of Chrom. Just let it exist. But this is just going to be better because it has Conquering Fate from the Arena Chrom. Still one of the best units in the game, IMO. And then this one actually was not Edelgard, but it was another gray-haired lady, Robin, with her hair up. Oh boy, Robin alt 42. And kind of annoyed for a similar reason. I just noticed the Fae on her towel there. That's pretty cute. But a little annoyed because, just like the other Chrom, this one is using the same weapon type as the Brave alt, which is a colorless tome. Granted, this one is a flyer, so that's different in that regard, but still. I just want things to be distinct. Have we gotten a green tome Robin aside from like that first GHB one from 10 years ago? That's all I'm saying. Who is this? Sheeta? Who also has the thing on her towel? This art is actually really, really cute. I like this a lot. And I like the hair being down a little bit. Red and blue. Tastefully done instead of Alear red and blue, which is just like disgustingly clashing intentionally. But oh wow. And the weapon animation is cool. She has effectiveness against Rhea, which I am going to assume is like Omni effectiveness or something. Like that one alt of her with the Perf B that was effective against everything. Okay. Okay. What? Marth and Lucina? Well, at least I was right about Marth, but I didn't peg this as Lucina. I definitely didn't think these would be together. I guess it's a pairing that's kind of cool, just like in lore, I guess, but whatever, dude. It's Marth in the front, thankfully. And you know what? Oh god, are we serious? I was gonna say I'm actually kind of excited for this because it's a modern usable version of the previous Duo Marth, where like the weapon was and is pretty solid, and the special pretty solid. The problem is the Perf B, where he gets all the cool like Vantage, NCD, like all that shit, but the problem is that skill doesn't give true damage or flat DR, so the unit kind of fell off very quickly after that became standard for every premium unit henceforth. So hopefully they modernize him and he's pretty good, because they just made a Vantage unit in Duo Byleth, number 3 or whatever. But yeah, that's something to look out for. And the reason I exclaimed before is because this shit is really called True Emblem. Are we being so for real right now? The True Emblem. Look, I will gladly pass on that, even though the Marth is kind of up my alley. I assume I need to save my orbs. I still have to record the summoning for Emblem Leaf Banner, trying to get the last Alphonse, trying to get a copy of Sigurd to duplicate, and then CYLs relatively soon. Like, I gotta save my shit, man. Oh, excellent. Every month. Look, man, I'm gonna keep it a buck, Hollow Forms is like half the reason I even feel compelled to play the game anymore. It's just fun. It's just fun going through it, leveling up, seeing what good skills you can get, and if it's for a unit you actually care about, more power to you. And obviously, making the minimum skills at the last level better is just better quality of life, because let me tell you, dude, it took me until like yesterday, all of my attempts until yesterday, to get the Burst of Thunder on Felix. Friggin' finally. It's because there's like 3 or 4 or 5 different Tempest C slots now to sift through, and it took like 50. Took like 50 things on the final level to find that one skill. But I actually completed him the way that I wanted to, where it's like Shatter Slash, Repo Gate, that doesn't really matter, but still. And then Rise Above, Null Sea of Void, Burst of Thunder. We're chilling on that. This Altina with the axes was so cool when they came out and then fell off a cliff so quickly. What? Really? That's interesting. I feel like this is in an attempt to make it more free-to-play friendly, where you use, you know, the free-to-play units that are on a somewhat regular rotation. If you have those built up over time, it'll help them actually score the kill they need, I guess, 4 times. Rank in this mode is meaningless, is all I'm saying. But honestly, Arena is like a third of the enjoyment I get from playing the game as well, just because I get to use like Alphonse and Deerman and that stupid +10 volley and whatever. Like, it is what it is. Wait, what? So every unspecified amount of weeks, the ticket changes from the like Arena thing to a special one. I guess that's cool. Okay. Yeah, okay. So this is basically them just incentivizing you to use older bonus units and making it a little easier.
I'm coming.
I literally just said this. I literally just said this because I've been out of Florets for a bit now. Literally a couple videos ago, I was like, they're just not making Ascendant units anymore. Just give it to us either in more frequent packs or in the like tokens you get when you spark or Fey Pass. And they're doing the easiest one, which is Fey Pass. Thank God. Dude, it's so nice, actually. It also kind of confirms that they're just never gonna make another fucking Ascendant hero again, which is whatever.
Holy fuck.
Wait. Oh, dude, finally. Please tell me you can just change the emblem ring. And, yeah, the Chosen thing, too.
I'm coming.
Dude, finally. Gotta be Alphonse. Good choice. Thank Christ. That's so... I don't know why it took, like, a year and a half to do this, by the way. Whoa, you can make them anything you want. That's super good. Whoa. It's like a real game. Hold up. All right, so other than, like, the Ascendant heroes, like Sed and whatever, obviously those will give you the floor the first time. Pretty worthless otherwise. There's still actually a handful of really cool things here, like Peony, Triandra rearm, bunch of other old rearms. Yeah. Like, this is pretty good. My goat, Nidavellir, by the way. When are they gonna give him an alt? Come on now. Like, such a cool character and such cool design potential with him. They just never made an alt for him. And they didn't even give him a perf skill. He just had like an empty C slot, right? It was so weird. Give my man an alt. Yeah, this is really good. Whoa. Deerman. And that's it. Look, man. Deerman's the only one I truly care about here. I have a +9 bird lady. It'll come when it comes. Other than that, Loki would be cool, but Loki counterplay is kind of everywhere now. So I say everywhere, but it's really just like they printed a direct counter to her in her opposing season. Whatever. Wow. And the only thing I care about here would be Dimitri. He's my highest merge legendary like ever still. And even then it's only like +6. Well, I'm completely lying. Accidental +10 Black Knight. But other than that, +6 Dimitri. But this is very good. I've also said pretty frequently in the past that it's kind of impossible to get merges for units that you specifically want that are older, because there are just so many legendary mythic units and now emblem units and rearmed and attune units that take up slots on the banners as well. Like, my peony's been +8 for fucking forever, is what I'm saying. So yeah, I've wanted something like this for a while so that you can actually finish off old shit. Very, very good. And you know what? I'll give it up. I don't really care about this banner at all. Lucina's outfit is funny. I like Sheeta's art and hair a lot, and I like Lucina's hair as well. Other than that, this can kick rocks. But I do hope the Marth is genuinely good, though. I really invested in, like, the anniversary Marth when he came out, and then, you know, when True Damage and Flat DR just became commonplace, he just wasn't able to do it. What? Oh my god. They hit us with the Marvel stain. stinger. And I'll be honest, that was a better stinger than the post-credits scene in Brand New Day. Those who know. Anyway, so overall thoughts. The banner, couldn't really care. The art is kind of cute. I hope the Marth is good because I really liked Anniversary Marth and he gets a second shot. True emblem, Lamau. Other than that, we have standard event stuff where you get some orbs, you get some tickets, you get a shitload of tickets, a quadrillion revival banners like polluting your screen that like stretch off the screen. But that leads me to the quality of life stuff where the menus for summoning better, cool, like a real game where there's just different tabs. I like that. But friggin' finally, dude, we're getting a button, an easily accessible button to just hot swap chosen heroes and emblem rings and shit like that. And they could have just made the one button that brings up the menu, but they went a step further and made it so you can customize every one of the bottom 3 buttons to be whatever you want. They didn't have to do that, so I really appreciate that. It ain't no inheritance slot increase, but as far as FEH channels go, this one's pretty good. Oh yeah, and the Floret every month for FEH Pass. Thank God. I need one for Summer Fonts, I need one for Summer Deer Man, and more favorites to come, and more important units to come. Like Duo Byleth, I would probably use one on too. Yeah, overall thoughts, pretty good FEH channel. Don't really care about the banner. Everything else gets a thumbs up. So yeah, that's gonna be it for me today. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you. I'll see you in the next one for summoning on the Emblem Leaf banner pretty soon. Got to get all the orbs together for that. And yeah, let me know your thoughts on this. If you're going to summon on whatever is next, let me know. If you saw Spider-Man, let me know, I guess. It was pretty good. Have a good one. Bye-bye.